Okay, welcome in. My name is Vesper, or Wild New Roads, and we are here with Life is Strange Reunion. It just released today. I just got home from work. It is 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m., and because I had to work late today, of course. I just want to say, going into this, I am likely to be pleasantly surprised, you know? That's more likely than any other outcome, I think, because I was never planning on playing this game until I saw that it was, in fact, bringing back Chloe Price and was at a $40 price tag. I do not think that this game should have ever continued with Max's or Chloe's story, this game series, and I think that they did a really, really bad job with double exposure. So we're going to see if they can redeem it. The $40 price tag already tells me that they're less likely to be scamming me. I already have a negative idea based on the fact that Ashley Birch wasn't even mentioned. Like, she didn't hear nothing about this game until it was announced to us, who's the original voice actress of Chloe Price. And Chloe's hair does not match that of Life is Strange 2 Chloe's hair. Just like Max doesn't look like herself. So, I might be pleasantly surprised. I won't be disappointed because I think this game will at best meet my expectations. So I think there's room for me to be pleasantly surprised. But I'm going to get into this game. I am a major Life is Strange fan. Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2. True Colors kind of fell off for me, and I hated double exposure. So we will see. We will go into this with as open of a mindset as I can. Already the music is stunning, and I've heard that Spanish Sahara is back. So we will see. And I do have the licensed music on because, of course I do, you know? Really quick, I need to check if my microphone is recording. Yeah, my mic's recording. Okay, so we're gonna go into new game. I'm playing with controller. And we're gonna do number 3, because that's what I always do.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse, as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Okay, course correction. So, I do want to say that during that, they should have had us choose, and they should have never had Chloe joining in on that narration after we went into the present, right? It would have been a lot better to have us choose during this. Max's relationship. What does this mean? Oh, I need to choose each one. Okay. Friends with Amanda. Chloe survived. That is not Chloe Elizabeth Bryce on the right-hand side. That is her with a fuck-ass AI. No. Romance, obviously. Safi, I believe I supported her. And then Vin, fuck you. Okay. Fuck-ass AI shit on top of Chloe. That's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm already... we're already feeling a little bit down about this. I'm sorry. Okay. They could have made this a lot more interactive. Initially, when we booted up what our stuff is. Had it been random, I think that would have been, like, very interesting, you know? Like, oh, so this is what it's going to be, that's going to be the summary. Made it a lot more interactive within that as well. And then Chloe's narrator stopping would have been a better thing, so that we're like, is she alive, is she dead, in case you haven't played this game. God, that fuck-ass AI, that is not Chloe Elizabeth Rice. Neither of those are fucking Chloe Elizabeth Rice. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. God, that kills me already. Okay. Let's begin. I do have a nice little fancy drink next to me because my hopes are not high for the series that I love. Okay, so this is Chloe. Prediction really quick. I think that they will not be able to course correct their mischaracterization of Max from the previous game. Because, like it or not, Max was very autism coded. And that is part of what made her so lovable. She was awkward and, you know, sometimes she just said the worst fucking thing and you were just like, ooh. But she was Max, you know? This music is very nice. And I do think that they're going to continue with their mischaracterization of Chloe Price. From what I've seen, and I've seen very little of this game, but I think we're going to get like a 16-year-old characterization of Chloe Price as opposed to 19-year-old. And yes, Chloe is 19 in the first game.
Yeah, and told her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
I'm sorry, they could have done so much with Chloe's hair. We could have had any fun color. Like, we could have gone into pink, which I think would have been the right choice. Because typically, a lot of the whole, like, blue hair liberal thing moves into the, like, pink-haired leftist thing. And I think that would have been perfect for Chloe to have, like, pinkish, purplish hair with some tones of blue. Instead, they moved into this ugly bluish green that just looks very muddy. And then her hairstyle, they had so many options, so many creative options for alternative or punk hairstyles, and they could have even done long hair and held true to that. But we got a classic A cut with a heavy side part. I don't know, and I don't want to complain too much, but you know, it's rough. It's rough out here.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Threaten.
Maybe call the Board of Health while you're at it, asshole. Or the cockroach is part of the catering service.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about my lead singer puking her guts out because you're feeding us rancid red vines and pestilence.
All right. Sorry. Take all the time you need.
Solid play for tonight. But now this will definitely be our last gig here.
That's okay. I do like the industrial, but I do feel like that's a little bit basic for Chloe. Where are the face piercings? Chloe Price would have face piercings here. Give her a septum. Give her snake bites. Okay, another thing while I'm here really quick, I do want to say if we get any fuck-ass dream sequences that are triggering as hell, like what they had with Max in the dark room in fucking Double Exposure, like that was not okay, and how it was framed in her journal was not okay. And the journals, I swear to God, haven't seen nothing in this game, but I swear to God, the fucking journals. How much engagement I have with the mechanics of this game will depend purely on how good they are at making something feel artistic and genuine. And I don't think I'm fucking with social media. They cannot do a social media thing.
Not again. It keeps getting worse.
I'm gonna watch Chloe be shot in the bathroom. I just said fuck ass dream sequences. I'm gonna watch Chloe Price get shot in the bathroom.
But
Fucking
I just need to
traumatizing.
find the way out.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
No. Do not fucking revoice the beauty that is Ashley motherfucking Birch. Oh, we already
Is
pissed.
that me in high school? I never talked like that.
No. She is not looking back and being like, oh, how I talked was cringe. Oof. Like, no.
Did I?
Confidence within yourself. Victoria. Vortex Club. We're jerks. See how I'm just automatically reading chat. We got this fuck ass thing. Sorry, this does not look like my Chloe Price. What is that millennial high-waisted jean shit? Oh! No. I'm already having a rough go at it.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories.
Gum?
They're only
Gun.
getting worse.
I've read gum.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
Oh, it's the lighthouse. Look at that. Okay. Maybe we're not gonna get shot in the bathroom.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
No.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
That is not Max's Polaroid camera. I'm pretty sure that's the one that they gave her in Double Exposure, because Max's Polaroid camera is the equivalent of a Sun 600. I would know, I have a Sun 600.
Max is always
It
on my mind.
flicks up for the flash. That is
Lately,
frustrating. I'm gonna
I
be
feel like she's the
nitpicky,
only thing in my...
because as someone who loves this game, I have a right to be nitpicky over the mischaracterization of these beloved characters. Okay? They tried to fuck up a whole bunch of shit with Double Exposure. They pissed people off. I am right to feel pissed off. Even this pause screen with like its fucking boring ass menu, it does not feel like a Life is Strange game. Okay? So, and I would change the UI as you swap between Chloe and Max, frankly. That's what I would do, and I would make it artistic in doing so. But let's see how much
Mind
course
that
correction they
belongs
can
there.
do, and if they can do it decently. Until then, I'm at a pissed off stage. And I'm largely here to make fun of this game and be like, oh, shit, you fucking it up.
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Why would Joyce not have a date on hers? That's weird. And I fear that they're gonna overcourse correct, because I know that Joyce is supposed to be alive along with Chloe, but we'll see. That is right there, 19-year-old Chloe Price in her brown leather jacket with a bullet hole in her fucking stomach. And a beanie on her head. Yep, I would know those suspenders and those boots anywhere.
A version of me.
I actually have 3 of Chloe's shirts. That one right there, I have 3 of them. I have a green one, a maroon red one, and a purple one, because I will buy them from Insert Coin Clothing, which you should absolutely check out, and dye them.
Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
I like that identification that she is not me, but she is a part of me. And while I do like the blackout tattoo on her right arm, I do think that ending in like a perfect line is very simplistic. I think we could have done a lot better. Is that Max? That looks like Max in her fuck-ass yellow beanie. She's not in the beanie, I was wrong on that. But the rest, I was right. That shit would absolutely go down onto her hand. That blackout.
Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. It's a fucking plague zone back here. How about crawling out of my ass and getting us some sawdust and Febreze?
Green-haired girl. That's the achievement I just got. That looks nice. It's a little bit glitchy, but it looks pretty clean. The lack of art within just the name says a lot. Don't like us cutting out my music, I was vibing. Okay. Yep, Max. Okay, it's back. No, it's ending.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
I do not like that shirt. It does not feel like a Max shirt, number one.
My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
That's valid.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Already not a fan of this. This is a very lack of artsiness. Why she would have a buck on there so it looks like a hunting journal? No, it's not a stylized one. And then this is just a lack of art. Okay. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. Feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything, TM, last year. That was almost something right there. Okay? The storm that changed everything, TM, feels almost like Max. So we'll see how they go. The art is not Max, though. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Sophie died, and then I found a world where Sophie wasn't dead, and a new ability to jump between realities. Then everything really did fall apart, until Sophie and I managed to put it back together. That little Chloe drawing feels Max. That Polaroid photo is very basic feeling, and I dislike that. And then that drawing, once again, in the bottom right, is not Max. We're very much so. These are our designated squares of text. These are our designated squares of art. As opposed to the first and second Life is Strange, where it was, this is my designated spot for text, but the art is everywhere around it. We are surrounding it in art. Chloe texted me after the storm. I wanted to write her back so many times, but I couldn't find the words. I still can't. I think this journal is my attempt to find them. Maybe when I do, I'll be able to write her back, and who knows. So we doing the same thing that we tried to learn not to do in Life is Strange 1. Okay, cool, fun. Alright, in some ways there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I've suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned? But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. Bottom right image could almost be Max's art. But it's not there yet. It's just not. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking, but after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching, I care about my students, and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is. But for how long? I think Max becoming a teacher is not incorrect. Why we have random papers going off the screen and a iron-on patch, I do not know. I'm guessing it's iron-on because of the giant black outline. It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit myself to this place, to this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent, Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance, and ugh. So far the text is not Max, right? And I'm talking very much to original Max. We're like almost there. We're like nearing it, but we're not quite there. Where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired exactly. Driven by death? Defined by death. What the hell would somebody say to that? Sorry about your weird life. Stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar. You're even getting into portraiture. This drawing of a flower falling apart, I like. I can see that they're trying to move Max into a watercolor vibe, but her sketchiness was just so her, you know? So I'm not necessarily fond of it. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I had already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year. So this year I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. That's a great answer. Number one. Not really a Max answer, though. And then this fucking bowling ball fuck-ass thing that was literally only made to be marketable. Pure money grab, like that entire last game.
I never...
Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. We're not reading all of this, I don't think. Wondering if we've seen stuff yet. God, you're like my mom. I'm fine. I mean, not really, not at all. Not in the sense that matters. But I'm fine in the sense of you can stop worrying about me. I'm fine. Friendship, wow. I did enjoy Moses. However, he is very autism coded in the way that Max was autism coded. So, I don't know. Bucon Gallery. Aperture. Get if you're the last person you want to hear from, so on the news about the storm, and I hope you're alright. Which is the text we got at the end of the game. And she was like, no, I'm just gonna keep fucking doing my thing and hurting people. Not interesting. Vermont fall sunset. Ugh, God. This is so artless, too. I'm sorry. This is so artless here. I can see Max having a background similar to this. But this photo is lacking artistically. It does not feel like a Max photo. Also, in the last game, we had Miss Max, never Maxine, being called Maxine. So if that fucking happens, I swear to God.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist, so I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Instead of a basic-ass millennial go... That's right. It is her current camera, not her old one.
My most trusted companion. Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill her.
This is not a good photo. I'm sorry. No. This one is. And this one also feels very Life is Strange in the artistic way it is portrayed. This one is very artless. This one is good. But not in a Max Caulfield way. in like a, what's it called? Stock photo way.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits. The further my life takes me, the more I find myself coming back to this trusty old friend.
No. This is not Max's Polaroid, and you're not gonna fucking tell me that she did not take care of the one that was William's, that lasted for fucking years, and lost it. No, or broke it. No, this is not Max's Polaroid camera. No. And I do want to say the clothing is not Max Caulfield. She is very much a t-shirt and jeans person, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Comfort over style, and that's how she always been.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
This had better be the most Max selfie in the world. No! 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 No. That is the most un-Max selfie in the world. Okay? That is very 2016 teenage Instagram ass photo. No. Fucking GoPro, fucking, what's the thing called, where the phone holder thingy? No, that's what that looks like. With the fucking fisheye? No. The art direction so far is strongly lacking. We'll see how the characterization goes.
Time for your close-up.
Fun fact, you cannot zoom in nor out with a Polaroid camera. So, we'll take it just like this, I think. I rather like that one. I am not going to double exposure a Polaroid photo because that's not possible. Unless you fucking go in and, you know, modify your Polaroid. But no. Give me classic Polaroid art. God. Okay. Folks on the trip with you. Are you back? Are you safe? Attack on campus. A fire. This is quick.
Something horrible is happening.
Okay. Whoa. Things are still dinging.
On campus. I've got to get back now.
I do not want to be too nitpicky, but I think Max, as a total fuck you, would have a car like Jefferson's that is black and sleek, not a white looking old crappy one, or a truck. Those are really her two options for me. I don't like her car. Mad Max. Okay, not a bad achievement name. this. I'm sorry, why is there... Help.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
If they do... I'm just thinking... If they do the thing where you check your tasks on Chloe's hand... I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't think I would care for it. Because that doesn't quite feel like Chloe Price to me. Writing on her hand does feel Chloe Price, but...
This is so horrible.
Check phone messages.
Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot? The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
Aha! I can just take
I
photos.
can't go back far enough to stop this.
And I can rewind.
I can't go back far enough to stop this.
Okay, I can just take photos as I please. Are you kidding me? Enjoy.
What happened here?
What do you mean retake? No. Retake photo. No. Where'd my photo go? Hello? Where'd my photo at?
Even a bad day can have a beautiful...
So I can just take photos as I fucking please? I don't like this screen here. I don't like it. Can I rebind the thingy? Ah! I can run toggle. I cannot rebind that one.
I need to see if anyone needs help.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Okay. Oh, okay.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Not, in fact, done looking around. I'd like to my phone.
What the hell? Where did all this anger go?
Oh.
Where did all this come from?
I have a cat playing. This is a baby.
Get us out of here!
Break the window. Break the window.
I'll get help!
Break the window. Get them air. That is our number one. We need to break the window open because they're going to suffocate from smoke. If we cannot get anything else open, break the window so they can get air. Yes, it will cause fire
Someone set this fire on purpose.
That's a Molotov cocktail. But missing the cocktail. That's beers. What is this? I'm so calm because I'm heavily doubting that anything will significantly change if I'm running things away. Yeah, no, break the window. This is a big enough building. Yeah, that's just handicap ramp.
Damn it!
Temporarily out of order.
Security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Security.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Is it?
Moses? Hold on!
It's Chloe
I'm
Elizabeth
coming!
Price right there. There is Chloe Elizabeth Price.
Max, hurry! The roof is caving in!
Rewind. Hello. Max. We have a rewind. This one's gonna tell us. No, Max is just gonna get knocked out. Why ain't we rewinding there?
No, no, no. Come on. Come on. I'll save you.
I don't want to look at this
Moses.
selfie.
I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Alright, focus in, girly. Let's go into the photo. How you getting the fisheye when you ain't got no filter or lens on that thing? That's just real basic Polaroid.
No smoke. No screams. I did it.
But without any of the fun of me going into the photo. I was ready to
Oh, God.
go back into
I
the
did it. I jumped into a photo again.
different set of circumstances.
I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
I do like Tessa Violet.
I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Something's gotta give, I know. I've been pulling strings for too long. Bright ideas are lit to fade. I figure I've got months to change place.
I'm guessing this says chapters, but I might be wrong.
I just wanna feel something different. I just wanna
That sitting animation might as well
I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
It's the fire. It's double exposed. I do want to say, we're lacking the art once again of her feeling like she's within the bounds of a photograph, a liminal space. And they could have explained it by, oh, similar to Daniel in Life is Strange 2, her powers have grown with her. But they already established that she has not been using her powers and has not been able to. So there should not be any growth. So. And she should not be able to go see Moses. She should not be able to just walk around, you know? She should only be able to use her phone here. But I guess she's gonna walk around. Oh, wait. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Hello. Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
Not so
No,
young.
it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Okay, so we've used the phone once to change the future. However, comma, are we able to... yeah. No. You cannot walk within the photograph this far. It is a liminal space. You are tied to the bounds of the photograph.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Damn. Message from Loretta. I ain't give a fuck about Loretta too much, not gonna lie. Breathe, just breathe, don't pass out. There's too much to do. Smelled before I saw it, smoke was thick. After hearing about everything that happened in McCready Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk. Oh shit, dude! Look at this! Okay. They are course correcting. Look, I took crosstalk off my phone. Look at them course correcting. They knew their fuck ass social media shit was horrible because we all fucking hated it. Okay. Did Loretta start a mob? Again, it's just a lack of art. Like, look, we stuck to the bottom. The only one where we're not is where we have this... It's just a lack of art. This one is really the closest in that bottom right-hand corner there to feeling like Max. It feels a little bit sketchy, but it's not quite there because it's stuck within this bound.
Should be waiting for me in his office.
That's nice. I like that. Jack-o'-lantern. Let me crouch. Let me crouch. Let me crouch. They ain't gonna let me crouch. Okay. Cool. And no, I will not be double exposure.
He's smiling.
This is the next one. One giant leap. We're looking for a planet. We're looking for the moon.
I wonder how Moses will react. His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing.
No. No.
No matter how often he tells them not to.
Good, he should be telling them not to. That is not appropriate, number one. And number two, cringe as fuck.
The planetarium.
In a good way.
Haven for astronomers and stoners alike. I told Moses they should add a laser light show. But apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
I am supposed to meet this man for coffee. Oh, we in a specific...
Do I study astronomy? No. Do I stare up at these and think big thoughts about the universe? Why, yes.
This is not my photography moment. Does not look like it. Does not have the camera symbol next to it. Am I going up?
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid the office. This seems office-y. Photo! Yes. Okay. No, that's a lack of art. Okay, we're gonna have to zoom in on this a little bit. Cannot feel like it's within the confines of a case.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
No. Okay. Still, no. What is wrong with this? If I do this and it's not in frame, it's gonna be in frame here. See, just barely. See, I found that bound. Okay. Ugh.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Okay, that's the one. There
Your
we
Honor,
go.
my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Not a bad line. A little bit maxi with the punny. Okay. Recharacterization so far is mixed. Okay. We gonna listen to a podcast real quick.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned.
Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas' peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets.
I don't care about her faithful reporter shit, but we listened. Abraxas, a little sketchy. I was hoping we would get into this in the last game, but of course, like most things that were interesting, we just avoided it. Okay. Does this game have chapters or not is the question. That's Moses' office. Yes, sir. We sure do remember that from Mr. Policeman. Oh, I went that way. Okay. Brain was struggling to compute.
When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky.
Hell yes, because she's a science lover. I almost said different. This life is strange. Because she's a science bitch. We love it.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Face many detractors. He looks like a pedo.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Yeah, that's a mood. Hell yeah. Alrighty.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
This is a very Max photo. I would crouch down and get that bucket and everything. Be artsy as fuck. I feel like that's a Max photo. We are within the grunge of urban settings, I feel, with Max, and the beauty within. See one photo.
I wonder how Moses will...
See one photo... Sorry, she's interrupting me. See one photo of Max taking a butterfly photo while it is on a mop bucket.
React to all this.
Mop bucket. I don't know if you'd call it a mop bucket, but I always kind of assumed it was like a bucket full of water that was used for mopping or whatever. Whatever.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s and a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well...
Alright. That feels very Max. Okay? I enjoyed that. That was good.
Very highly regarded, it seems.
I'm being very critical,
Max?
I know, but this is...
You okay?
This my shit, you know?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
Fuck-ass high-waisted jeans.
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
Still looks like a pedo. Oh, and that is not Moses, of course.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Let's not out Vin here.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
He looks... I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm meant to like him or not yet, obviously. But he looks like a 23-year-old pedo who is just baby-faced as fuck. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Never gotten out of his fucking parents' basement shit. Like, incel to the max looking face. With those... Oh my God. Look at his little fucking piranha teeth.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize.
No.
Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
I do not like this conversation with Pedo Boy.
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
No, if they're hitting the technical standpoints of what is in the photography assignment, then they're hitting those technical standpoints. Irregardless of if I think their subjection of it or not subjecting it is good, art is art. You know? I tell them to take a photo that is with double exposure, and they bring me a double exposed photograph. They hit the nail on the head. What they double exposed, none of my business. If I tell them to use a specific ISO or a specific aperture, we good if they use that and use it in an interesting and creative way that expresses them. And interesting and creative is so subjective. Fuck you, little Peter boy.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. I can fight my own battles. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well.
T-pose. That's the most stiff-ass motherfucking pose I ever seen. We ain't got nothing natural with that pose. Might as well be a T-pose.
Duty calls? Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
I know it's risky.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right...
I do not like the lack of dialogue options. If they're only going to give me two, don't display it with the 4 buttons and 2 of them kind of blurred out. Once again, the UI is bugging
Choice.
me.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
You holding Chloe Elizabeth Price.
Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh.
Here's the big question. I'm so sorry. Is he gonna be like science-y? What's going to happen will happen, and I need to follow that chain of events. Because that's what I bet he's going to do. And that's going to be an issue for us.
Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies.
Good line. I like that.
Okay.
Working on a Sunday. I need more
Before you
hobbies.
came back here through the photo,
Good.
Did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone.
No, the fuck you did not.
I've never felt so powerless before. All of that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time.
You have felt much more powerless.
Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department?
I'm sorry.
They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues. Talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this week...
I think we are in this back 3 days before timeline now has a semi-permanent fixture, which is frustrating for the photo time travel.
In, you'll be ready.
I'm hungry.
Let's get to work.
Practice rewind. Still is feeling very millennial minimalism. That is annoying.
Moses is...
I have been sipping heavily on my alcoholic drink of choice, my mixed drink.
Right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Let's check my collectibles. Nothing new.
Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Valid.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close? Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close?
I forgot about the game, my bad. I am vaguely recalling that was a thing.
For that long.
That's why I
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year.
I remember this one, and I do like.
I wish we knew where she was.
Artsy-ish vibes. I'll engage with you shortly.
We've covered a lot of ground. These people started talking about Sophie's death like it. People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. About that whole avoid
5
section.
minutes or loft? Or less? Oh my god. 5 minutes or loft? What the fuck? Small changes made in past, reminding important of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? That is a good question. I like that they're asking that. Good job. Good for you. Points. Me about to say something cringe as fuck. I watch Heartbreak High, okay? If you don't... I was gonna say, like, points for you, Emery. Anyway. Scenes into the merge. Large changes.
I'm a good guinea pig.
Oh, how she's actually rewinding, taking a photo? That is intriguing. However, we are becoming more and more evident within this that while we were arguing for more arts, they went into a filter style, which is not it, buddy. No. Not fond of it.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Alright, my phone is going off because it is updating. I remember that. God, I am so interested in this game in like the weirdest capacity. Like, I am so fucking hopeful here that we hit the nail on the head and we are like, yes, this is Life is Strange. You hit the vibe correctly. But I don't trust it. I'm afraid to trust it. And that is hurtful, man.
Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Interesting.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back.
Okay, that's cute.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
Blasting off.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Thank you, Max. Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't quite end as I might have hoped. But I know that the school is in capable hands. No, it's in the hands of a pedo. I remember when Sophia first met you. And how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. Hope that, wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine! Motherfucker, that's not my fucking name. Max, never Maxine, goddamn Caulfield. That is what we should have said. Is it Max, never Maxine, motherfucker. We should have had that fuck you, you fucked with my friend vibe there. Frustrating. I'm gonna mark that down in my mischaracterization of Max motherfucking Caulfield. Max, never Maxine motherfucking Caulfield.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab... Moses is more excited about my powers than I've ever been.
Huh.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Alright.
Sophie's been radio silent. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. Are you my mystery killer?
That's a good guess. What's your name? Woohoo! Look at the paints! Oh! Bad. Look at those open paints. Private collectibles, I sure do not. Yeah, never do know.
Get us out of here!
Let's chill on the trauma. Thank you, thank you. Oh, casual little fun music.
Moses is pride and joy.
Vibes.
Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Cherry, no.
Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer? So your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3, Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so farther back. It's not showing me the rewind though. There we go. That one looked like it.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Motherfucker.
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite?
This is no longer what we're looking for.
Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
Motherfucker? Which locked door? There we go.
if you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
I feel like she should be able to be like, this is pre-rewind, help me out, and then I will amaze you in the next moment. Contraband kettle, contraband kettle. I feel like you are in the contraband kettle.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Nein, das war nicht richtig. Scheiße. Alright, I may have poured a little bit too heavy.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. Are you my mystery killer?
No, we're past that.
It was you, Mina. I didn't know you had it in you.
I should have known that. By looking at that, but I missed that.
Haven't had to break into something for a while.
Okay, so we're literally just breaking.
But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Alright, let's get it. Ooh. I'm gonna make pasta, because I'm hungry.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Okay.
A test where I get to break into things?
What? We opening it again?
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
You need like a pillow or something to prevent this from crashing and breaking. Ooh, cushion. Gotta protect your mug.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Okay. Snort was cute. I like that. Alright.
Yes.
Alrighty, man. Got the mug.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
The kettle's already on, buddy. Where did this X just go? There it is. Why? No. That did not look right.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
We got a fire.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa.
Fire.
And I was just gonna let it spark.
However, the kettle went untouched, so initially the first time you were running through this, the fire should have happened. Lack of continuity. When you first had your conversation here, prior to going into the photo.
Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't
Oh, never mind. Not a lack of continuity. Okay.
Bust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
So, by properly heating the kettle for the hot chocolate, we avoided that fate. Intriguing. Intriguing indeed. I'm enjoying this a little bit. Tentatively, I should say. I'm enjoying this tentatively.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
School isn't a mug is a very max answer.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't.
The going back into a photo and remaining within the photo's timeline is mildly bugging me. I'm going to be right back because I need to use the restroom really quick. 1 second. I definitely went a little bit heavy on my pour with the alcohol, but that is okay.
Try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a...
Okay. Course correction, that is interesting. We're undoing the everyone knows about Max's powers thing. Intriguing. I like it, but it feels like a cop-out a little bit. I like it because I don't like everyone knowing about Max's powers. So.
Fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The 2 timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I needed you.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's Better if they don't know.
Even Amanda and Vin?
Even Amanda and Ven.
My powers.
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map.
So, in this timeline following the storm, Arcadia Bay is back within existence along with Chloe being alive, right? That is what happened following the whole Sophie incident. Him being a scientist, would he not look into it further?
How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Sophie since she left.
Moses. No way.
We know that she will return.
I didn't see any sign of her.
Sophie's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No.
I still don't think Sophie would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Sophie we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Sophie is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Yeah.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
We're just not gonna mention Loretta.
Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president.
You better be around.
It could be something. Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
Okay.
And Max, promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Okay. I want to say real quick, should the series continue in the hands of Deck 9, the very next protagonist had better be fucking African American or black, however you want to say it, woman. Because double exposure would have been a lot better had we foregone Max and introduced Diamond as the main motherfucking character. And I stand by that.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
African American woman or man. Someone African American, okay? We have had an Asian female protagonist in Alex Shin, and we have had a Latino male protagonist in my love, Sean Diaz. He is canonically older than me, so I can say that. And then we've had a white woman in Max Caulfield. It's time, and in Chloe Price. It's time, if we continue, for an African American man or woman.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
Sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
No, honey, I postponed it.
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson.
She feels like a very rip-off version of Victoria Chase mixed with Juliet. So, Juliet Watson. Very on her.
So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Jeanette, who the fuck is that? Reggie,
any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts.
They're not
I,
introverts,
your
though.
fearless leader,
Loretta's an
shall go
extrovert.
first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
Posture. And these are my creeps.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, Why was I selected for this demonstration?
You were intriguing. Ha! You looked intriguing. Ha, motherfucker.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too.
This is Sophie.
Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
This is Sophie. Posture matches Sophie from what I recall. This is Sophie.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students? I almost forgot about them.
Yeah, that's Sophie. Intriguing.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go.
Oh,
Spread.
motherfucker. I'm sorry. My partner-ish person just sent me a selfie of themselves. And earlier today, unknowingly, my coworker saw my partner and was like, emo Justin Bieber gothic looking guy, and just it was Justin Bieber gothic ass emo ass looking photo. Okay, oh god. Okay. Let me
Put out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure.
Yeah, because we know.
But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students.
Okay, this is intriguing, right? It said from this point, this is up to you, bitch. You gotta find what you find. If you're able to solve this or not is up to you. If that is accurate, then this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
And see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
What an intriguing thing this could be. Bitch, text faster! Okay.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time.
Oh yeah.
Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow. I have to stay by my class.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, what are my bounds for this? Sorry,
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo?
Okay.
Maybe I can help. I remember helping 3 students last time.
Shh. We are busy. I rather like that. Let's retake it. That one will let me save. Okay.
Everyone's used.
Can't be focused on the black man, huh? Student found. Okay, we gotta hunt around for these photos. So we'll bug Reggie shortly because the requirement is 3 and I'm not going to touch any of them until I found syphilis.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
It's not that expensive to finish it. The film is expensive.
I remember helping Reggie,
oh my god,
Jeanette, and Loretta last time.
I do not need the hand holding, thank you.
This was not a safe area to walk for months after the storm. Lots of falling debris. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of the student.
God. Max.
I should see if she needs any help.
No, this should be a photo.
Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without...
Chloe is not a D&D nerd. I'm sorry. Whatever you may believe, before the storm lied to you. No.
Getting a headache. This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town.
Ugly graffiti. Ugly graffiti photo.
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Max.
Looks like Caledon has...
Not quite nevermore. Okay, a raven. And what a cute critter. A squirrel. They say right before the squirrel pops in focus.
With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
Ooh, me hitting all the buttons, grabbing my controller again. Okay. My bad, got the controller back. It's looking okay. Okay.
No Fremont House anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus.
No. I should listen. Fuck.
Our telescope is a Meade 16-inch Schmidt case grain model with an advanced coma-free optical system.
In astronomy, we have a little joke that it's not the size of the telescope, but the parallax motion of the celestial ocean.
Wonderful.
Sorry, is that joke appropriate? You can cut it out, right?
Please, tell us more about the telescope.
Sure. Well, any Schmidt case-grain telescope is going to feature a moving mirror focuser. Now, there are two main issues with that system: image shift and mirror flop.
Fascinating.
Of course, a nebula filter is a must, even in Vermont. And for planetary imaging, I always have my bar low ready to swap in. As we like to joke in astronomy, bar low lenses set the bar high for planetary astrophotography.
Delightful. Thank you, Moses Murphy, for sharing your extensive knowledge of astronomy and, most importantly, your deep, slumberous voice.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
And that will conclude another episode of ASMR PhD.
No. That's so horrible. No, I'm sorry. No. ASMR PhD. No. I'm sorry, no. Okay, I'm gonna check this away. I knew it! Hello, squirrels. Let me just get in the range. Oh, my brain is dead.
I remember helping 3 students last time. Squirrels.
And now we just need a raven. Okay. And Vogel. That.
This school runs on coffee and cleaning fluid.
50 years.
Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Sploosh. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
I am hitting every button. Get me out of this.
Chicka, chicka, bow.
Please. Please release.
Boom. Bow.
No.
Bow.
Stop.
Bow. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow. 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 Bow, chicka, chicka, bow.
Max, why would you insist with that? That's basically abuse. Just allowed that man to abuse you. Okay, there's a natural roadblock here.
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
I don't believe that for a second, Maxine Caulfield. Sit upon this nail statue. We're moving slow because I'm going to interact with as much as I can, because naturally this is a Life is Strange game, and I am required to interact with as much as I can, okay? The goal is... Yes! The goal is vibes.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield. Oh, God. I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone. Now... Given my history, I guess there's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it. And despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
art direction of this game is so much better. I'm enjoying these songs so much more than the last game. And where the fuck were those ravens? Were they over here? Yeah! See, I know my shit. Fucking not quite nevermore. Let me crouch to take photos. Okay, me thinking. Not quite what I wanted. I wish that it showed me exactly where my photo was going then. No, not quite.
I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time.
Yep, I like that one.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either. Seems like a bad omen. But if you like French fries, how bad can you be?
I just got tagged, Missouri. I'm sorry.
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Okay, sorry. I laughed.
I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say cheese. Jeanette was trying to take a photo.
I liked that line.
That conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was texting my friend. A study of art history. This student is very cute. And rather than having 3 white students for Max to teach.
I remember helping...
Oh my god, shush.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, eyes. I was talking about Jeanette's eyes, by the way, not this eyeball. I'd say raw and powerful.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
However, your framing is a little bit off.
Oh, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Please tell me I'm not gonna just give her the answer that she wants. When we are supposed to be teaching, and how do you create that?
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well...
Static ass pose. Might as well just put in a T-pose from Max Caulfield there. Let me see that photo as I move my arm only at the elbow.
Okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
I liked that, okay? We gave her a positive within the realm of what she was searching for. However, then we redirect back to let's focus more on the subject as opposed to the camera. I liked that. Good job.
Hey, Professor Miha. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Ah.
If we're talking about the idea of DEI being too much, which I never think it is, I think that sometimes Deck 9 leans a bit too far into that. Like, diversity for diversity's sake, we're never going to interact with that character again, who had a really cool name. It could have been a really cool character.
The Bannertail Gray Squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things.
And that's not to say that we can't just have background characters with really cool and ethnic sounding names, right? It's that we're focusing right now on our 3 white students. Well, unnamed student 1 and 3. One of them is a person of color. Largely our class is white now. And these characters with these cool names and probably a really cool cultural identity that we could dive into are being sidelined and only thrown in there for the sake of diversity.
You pick up while going on a hike with Moses?
This is something that Life is Strange 1 learned.
President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
Yeah, motherfucker. Sorry, I was sending a quick text. I was not disregarding what Max said.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Cutting edge tech and business leadership.
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure... Is this what that protest was about? Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Interesting. Very modern art, however.
I always thought Chloe would have been a great actor if she wanted to be.
No, I dislike this. I'm sorry, but Chloe was not an actor, not an actress. She was good due to the genuine vulnerability that occurred with Rachel, where they were discussing something that was not within the play itself. It had more layers than that. We went off script and created a moment of beauty. That is not something that Chloe was able to naturally create. This was something that Rachel brought into that performance and forced out of Chloe in this beautiful, powerful scene. And we lose that magical lot with Tech 9.
But after Rachel, she gave it up for good. Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack.
Interesting photo. What do we have here?
Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait.
It's a good Max selfie.
Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken.
Running naturally. Interesting.
I used to break into buildings like this for photos. But I'm trying to be a good role model.
Okay. Something I need to address. These statues are really good. It's a great course correction from the controversial statues that were reused, saying this is Caledon's founder, when it was a statue that they used before the storm. They are fixing their laziness. Good for them on that. This is a really good statue. They're artsy in the right way. I am going to continue critiquing this game as we go. Alright. And I in no way mind my main focus being Max. I do worry for the backtalk thing about Chloe.
One student down.
Shush, Max.
Probably time for 2 more.
See, all these side characters, these background characters, feel very forced DEI. And the way that they are just set dressing. A Karen!
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count.
Do I need a stone? Ich brauche einen Stone.
One student down. I can probably help 2 more.
Hush, Max. Maxine Caulfield. That is a good photo right there with it hiding under there. Are you kidding? Oh, we're going for the wrong shots. I need a stone. Give me a stone.
Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Perfect.
I wonder how they're going to utilize Chloe. Could I do
One student down. Probably time for 2 more.
Creative.
Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students?
Yes.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
Break the ice?
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes.
Let us do this right.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you?
Good to see nosy Max.
No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
I have a mean response to say. And we're here and we're criticizing the game anyway, so I'm going to say it. Poor queer white man who already has so much privilege. Getting rejected by another white man. So sad, so crazy. Yes, we can rewind and we can make this better for the poor, sad white man who was so lonely and so rejected.
Hey. It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in.
I feel like we get the same response. Let's just speak with him.
Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
What is with the accents? I'm sorry, this is supposed to be Vermont. No.
Damn. So much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
Don't ding like that. That is the wrong tone to ding in my ear.
Hello there. I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Oh.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly. Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip.
Okay.
Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas.
Do not lie to a potential love interest ever at the beginning. That creates a whole toxic dynamic for the remainder of whatever situation or relationship may occur.
I can work with that.
Do not work with that.
Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Thank God I can't hear this horrible accent now.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along.
No, ma'am.
I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. I probably have time to help one more student. Oh, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Contingent on my cooperation. Fuck. Alrighty, Loretta. I'm not gonna bug with Marlon.
Hey, Loretta. How's your...
Once again, we are experiencing set dressing. Utilizing people of
assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
And now we are blaming the person of color for our lack of artistic vision.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Not the assignment.
That's not the
bitch.
assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
you've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration.
Remember when I thought that she was Rachel?
You'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser.
Better times. Pre-double exposure. Campus March?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood.
All right. Thank you, Loretta.
Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me,
that's a little bit
shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I should make my way back to where class started.
I'm gonna cry. Somebody just messaged me that they're really glad to have me in their life. So let me just fucking fall apart and be in tears, okay? I'm really trying to hold it back for a second. The clouds do not look bad. The entire atmosphere is not bad.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor
Why are we bringing up Chloe when we ignored the fuck out of her in double exposure?
Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
Text her right now. Text
You
her.
don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Okay, T, Fremont House.
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire?
There sure as fuck is. Give me a choice to text Chloe or investigate Fremont, and we are texting Chloe.
How can I hear more?
New journal entry. Reggie's a good kid, but he's a terrible liar. Let's notice really quick that both the photos are at the bottom edge. A little bit better with the Abraxas Society pen, but this was as I'm progressively getting more intoxicated. But I thought it was a regular school stress. He's the president of the secret society that is very publicly fighting with Caledon's president. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in charge of Abraxas. He just kind of fell into it when Diamond left school so abruptly. Are you kidding me? Diamond better motherfucking come back, okay?
Without Reggie noticing.
Whoa. Me dropping shit because I'm annoyed that they fucking removed our only fucking black character, dude. Only black female character. We have Moses, but Diamond was one who really intrigued me, and I'm fucking pissed. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in Rax's film trip. Diamond left school so abruptly. Now he looks like he hasn't slept in a week, and he's taking furtive calls during class. Not the typical behavior of my store people. I need to find out what Fremont House. I need to find out Fremont House, and I need to learn what Reggie knows. Why the hell Sophie is here?
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire?
Interesting, we're stuck in this again. We shouldn't be capable of being stuck in this again. It's gonna move it back up.
How can I hear more without...
You don't get it. This Fremont...
No.
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Do I think Reggie has any connection to the fire? No, I do not.
Max! You scared me.
Let's just make a point really quick. Moses and Reggie are both queer. Max is queer. Amanda is queer. I enjoy having queer characters. However, the DEI thing is a little bit much. By the DEI thing, I naturally mean like the idea of inclusion only for the sake of inclusion. For the quote-unquote brownie points that it gains. The forced activism. Are you spying? Let me spy too.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
I do. Don't say the word. The word is yes. Give me. Give me. That is... Yes. Give me.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont house isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me?
We are getting into the shit that I wanted double exposure to get into. What is Abraxas? Let's get into the nitty gritty about it. It feels very Vortex Club-esque, very Vortex Club adjacent-ish, if that makes sense. Like, we touching on the idea of what the previous games established and trying to emulate that. However, they just did it for a pure surface level in double exposure, which was frustrating. Now we are touching it on a deeper level, and I'm enjoying it. Damn it!
Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
UI though. The screen on her.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
That's a good point. Let's rewind that action. We still have the knowledge, however.
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
As he's actually talking.
Great work today, everyone! Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Both our extra students look like people got. No, get the fuck out.
Maxine, what a pleasure.
Max never fucking Maxine Caulfield, you motherfucker.
Good to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Let me correct that shit real the yes. If you're trying to
well,
fix this.
A lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me,
How have you been, Professor Caulfield?
You like the Hamsa things. None of your fucking business. Neither of these.
Lately, I feel like everything is on fire, and I'm the only one who can put it out.
You just summarized my career in academia. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon. But he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
Good.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you.
No.
It is about Sofia.
No.
We haven't spoken in many months.
Please tell me this is
It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Sofia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
Let's backpedal.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still.
Bonded?
For months afterwards, Sofia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Sofia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Sophia's here, so never mind.
But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
It is Sophia. Of course.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
Can I kill this woman?
One of your students?
I hate Yasmin.
Feel like I've met her before.
Purely because
sorry. She's
fucking Max.
Going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Max! God. I don't know anything, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse.
You're not telling me that choice had no fucking meaning? The first big choice of this game, and you immediately discredit it with no meaning. Please. Please. Please.
Perhaps in time you will learn something about Sofia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead.
Wow, a veiled threat. Fuck you.
Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
Max! Kill her, Max.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic.
fight the bear.
Ugh.
This is...
Hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Look at that glitchy. Look at that glitchy. Glitchy. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means, and Safi. She's back.
Let me check.
No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it.
No, I don't want to see Amanda. Amanda was pure fucking romance set dressing for the previous game. They better fucking fix that this game. Please. Because I do not care for her character in the slightest. She was literally just set dressing. She had no consequential anything with the story. No consequential dialogue. No consequential actions. Oh my god, because I keep sleeping and I'm yelling and angering him, I'm sure. But oh my god. Okay.
From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
We need to check if there are chapters, because if there are not, then I... It does not look like there are chapters. So, I want to end it here. I think I want to end it here. Yes, we're gonna end it here. I'm tired for the night. It is 9 p.m. I've been playing for 2 hours and 40 minutes, along with my emotionally charged dialogues, which are entirely valid, due to the fact that I am a major Life is Strange fan. With Life is Strange 2 tattoo upon my leg. And so much Life is Strange merch. This is a franchise that I so deeply and so dearly love. And so far, I am very mixed upon this first episode. So, we're here at the beginning. Scene select. That's... yeah. I don't know how much there is, but it does not seem like we have chapters, so I think I'm gonna have to split this myself and kind of go off vibes of where it's okay to end and whatnot. We've had our first major end. I'm hoping that there's so much more. The choices matter so much. And I want to feel like Life is Strange. We have had glimpses. Please don't mischaracterize these characters. Please course correct. Please. So far, the music direction has been amazing. Like, even menu screen, it feels like Life is Strange, and it makes me want to cry. Please continue in this direction. And so, I'll be able to play the equivalent of 2 more chapters tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed, and we're gonna pray. I'm gonna make pasta, then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna pray that this motherfucker can bring me back and make me feel everything that Life is Strange once made me feel. What this franchise has failed to make me feel since Life is Strange 2. That love, that pain, that melancholy, the no choice is necessarily right, because there is no true, perfect, happy ending. Please, the ending is the most important part of a Life is Strange game, inarguably. You cannot argue that with me. The ending of a story is the most impactful thing. And I'm praying that this game will end out strong. Because so far, we have done better than Double Exposure. We have righted some of those wrongs, and I am so hopeful that Deck 9 may have finally fucking brought it back to what Before the Storm created, this feeling of like pain and melancholy and just the beauty of a moment being what it is, in spite of the fact that it's fleeting. I am praying for that. I'm curious what extra says. Okay, we're gonna look what's classic outfits are really quick. Let me see. No. I'm looking at this classic outfits, and I'm so sorry. Those look like Max's isn't as bad as Chloe's, but that looks like ass. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Default outfits. Thank you very much. But I am praying for an ending that I feel has consequences. I feel like I've made an impact on what the story is doing and where we are ending. Because this is the end of Max and Chloe's story, definitively. And no, I revoke that previous statement. This is the end of Deck 9's version of Max and Chloe's ending. Definitively. You just stipulate that because their ending was tragic and beautiful, no matter if you chose the storm or to lose Chloe. Arcadia Bay or Chloe, it was beautiful, it was tragic, and it was for this beautiful gleaming moment. For years, it was everything to me. And I'm so hopeful that we hit on that again. I'm I'm so hopeful that Tech 9's ending, their revocation of their previous mistakes with double exposure, that they're able to correct these mischaracterizations, they're able to reject what they previously did, and they're able to bring a sense of justice to these characters that they did so wrong. I am hopeful, in the most tentative sense, that Tech 9 will be able to tell me a story where I do not feel like I've gone through with the melancholy, like with True Colors and with Double Exposure. We've gone through that sadness, the confusion of what we're going to do, and decided on which good, quote-unquote, ending we are going with, to something where they understand the beauty of reality. That there is no good ending. There is nothing perfect. It's life, and sadness is just a part of it, right? We're not going down that oh-so-hopeful road of Alex being like, oh, am I gonna go travel the world, or am I going to stay in this town with my romantic interests of choice? We're not going down the road of, do I accept Safi or reject Safi, but everything's all great and everyone already knows about my powers. Right? There's that inevitable melancholy of life is strange. Do we lose all these people we've grown to love for this one person who has been more than everything else for us? Or do we lose this person that is our heart and soul once and for all, finally, to protect those within this town who we have grown to love, where life is strange too? One of my favorite games of all time, that beautiful, tragic question of how do we raise Daniel? Do we teach him to follow society's rules, to think with empathy and logic, or do we teach him to protect himself at all costs, which is neither situation inherently wrong under the circumstance? And do we follow through with that and make it our truth, or do we deny it? That beauty of our choices on how we raise Daniel and what he decides to do with his ending versus what we decided to do, how we want to end, and how those mesh. And we have the opportunity for that, is the thing. We have two playable characters. We have Chloe, we have Max. They have the opportunity to do it, to make these dynamic choices on how we play Chloe versus how we play Max, intersecting, and if they conflict, we get a more negative ending. But no matter what, I need it to be melancholy, because there should not be a definitive good ending, and there should never be a happily ever after, because that's the thing with hard choices, is that there's a side that will always hurt. That's why it's a hard choice. It's what makes it a hard choice, and that is the beauty of choice-based games, and that is the beauty of Life is Strange, and especially of Life is Strange 2. So let's see, moving forward, if you listen to this rant, I love you so much and I appreciate you. Let's see if they can achieve that, or if this is the end of the series, which is its own tragic and melancholic end. Because no matter how Life is Strange ends, matter how it ends, I know that I've lost records. And with don't on. But I will always love Life is Strange. And Life is Strange too. Beyond anything else. As they shaped me in my formative years. And were so beautiful. But I need to save my tears for now. We'll see how the future goes. And I hope you guys will join me for that, because it has been a lovely experience so far. I hope you didn't mind my critiques too much, but I truly love Life is Strange. And I'll see you next time. My name is Vesper, or Wild New Roads.